So here we have the Mini Cooper S diesel on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, we have reversing sensors, as you can see, and those twin exhaust tailpipes. Plenty of boot space as well, along with 3 individually folding rear seats. Those seats will also slide forwards or backwards in 2 sections as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, which are an added addition on this particular car. We also have a chilli pack. I'll run through that when we're inside the car. As you can see, there'll be plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Firstly, you can see this car's done 22,559 miles. We get a digital readout for the speedometer above that, and then the rev counter is in the main kind of housing for this unit that we're looking at now. You can change the fuel economy information that's displayed there by pushing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits, as I say, of fuel economy information, and it will show you what gear the car is currently in. As this is an automatic, so it will show you that we are in P for park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side, first of all, we have cruise control. We have these 2 kind of paddles here. They are to change up and down a gear in the manual mode on this automatic gearbox, should you wish to use them. And then the controls on the left hand side are stereo controls and voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you've paired the phone, and that is done over on the central screen just here. So you've got your main menu, which you can see at the moment. Everything I'm doing in terms of moving around the menu and entering certain things, like for example the satellite navigation, is all done using this dial here. You can twist it, push it down, it moves to the left, right, up or down as well, and that button will access the main menu that we started off on. Just coming back to satellite navigation briefly, there's a full video showing how this works on our website and on our Facebook pages. Well worth checking that video out. Back on the main menu, to pair your phone you would go into there. In terms of ways of listening to music, firstly with regards to the radio, this car has got, if we go back one page, FM, AM and DAB digital radio. And then beyond that, if you want to listen to your own music, you go into your multimedia setting there, and you can see this car's got USB input, we've got Bluetooth audio, and we've got auxiliary input as well. And on top of that, we have a CD player. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Incidentally, the screen we were just looking at is an option ordinarily on the Cooper S diesel, so it's one of the things this car has got. The chilli pack will give it this that we're looking at the moment, the climate control. Without the chilli pack, you'd have standard air conditioning there. So you can adjust the fan speed, decrease or increase the temperature, and then turn the air conditioning on from there, or hit auto, and the car will maintain 20 degrees for you by taking control of the fan speed itself, and you can just push that to take you back to the setting you were previously on. As I say, that is part of the chilli pack, as was the cruise control that we went through on the steering wheel. Down the bottom here, we can turn off traction control. We can lock the car doors from the outside, like that. We can put the gearbox into sport mode or back into normal, and they are your front and rear fog lights. You then have the fully automatic gearbox. I mentioned a manual mode before. If we go all the way down to D for drive, and you can see that it says D there, and switch that gear lever across, we can now use this to change up or down a gear, or we can use the paddles on the steering wheel that I showed you already. Beneath that, we've got the controls for the infotainment unit, and then underneath that we have USB and the auxiliary input just there. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.